Hello, everyone. Today we have a special guest, the one and only, the genius, Finneas. Have you been, man?
I've been good. I haven't been feeling like a genius, but that means a lot. Thanks for saying so.
You're a super genius. You're young. You have everything in this world. And we're pretty excited because you have a new album for Crying Out Loud. How would you describe it?
I'd describe this album as organic and fun and energetic. I made this album with like a room full of my friends. We all got together. We all made everything live. That was a really fun way to, that was a really fun way to work.
Okay. And what was the challenge to make it possible? How much fear or fart was there?
I think that there wasn't much of either, to be honest. I think we were focused and we worked together and we had a fun time hanging out and um yeah, it was a really fun experience. I mean, I wanted to be collaborative, and so I invited all these people into this space, and then I wrote songs while we all jammed in real time, and it was a really fast process.
And your job, it's not a normal one. You are creating music, tracks that are meaningful to people, and part of your job is to express feelings. Is it complicated to be honest or express an idea and put it in a song?
Is it complicated? Yeah, I mean, it's complicated, especially too, because there's the other people in your life hear the songs, and it's complicated to be vulnerable to anyone. That's like walking up to your friend at a party and telling them something that they did that upset you. It's a complicated experience, but it is important. So I try to not shy away.
The last time that I have the chance to talk to you, you said that you spend a lot of time on TikTok watching videos about dancing and that. Is it being the same?
Is what the same?
Yeah.
Has what been the same?
You're still on TikTok watching videos and music
I'm
creators?
still on TikTok too much for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely still on TikTok too much. But yeah, I mean, just because it's entertaining to me, not because I'm, trying to self-promote or something. I just am sort of addicted to TikTok, I guess.
I can even imagine because you are a genius, you got a lot of Grammys and Oscar, and it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna have this chance to be on TikTok. It's surreal.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think I don't think I'm like different than anyone else. Like I think it's addictive for everybody, and it's definitely a fun kind of distraction. But sometimes you like look up and it's been 2.5 hours.
Okay, you have pushed too many artists to make great music, but who has pushed you, or where do you get all that energy, creativity, inspiration to keep going?
Billy pushes me all the time. Billy is a very, you know, smart, hardworking person, and she really pushes me to be better. I've worked a fair amount with a producer named Benny Blanco. Benny pushes me to be better. Um, great songwriters push me to be better. I think that anyone that is really talented, you wanna work with, to be as good as you can be, and it's an inspiring experience.
From this album, what has been your favorite song and why?
I think my favorite song, just from a personal taste standpoint, is Lotus Eater, which just came out this morning.
Hmm?
But I'm proud of the whole thing. I really love this album, and I love it as a body of work. I hope people like listening to the whole thing. But yeah, Lotus Eater is an important one to me.
I love this album and I love the cover of from this album. We can see you sitting on the floor holding somebody's hand. How do
Yeah.
you come up with this idea? It's like pretty sad.
I know there's a kind of a sadness to it. In truth, we were on set of the For Crying Out Loud music video, and I had Claudia there, who was in the video and is my girlfriend in
Mhm.
real life. And we had Muriel, who took photos for this album, just on set taking photos. And one of the photos she took was that photo. And I loved it. And I did this crop where I kind of cropped Claudia out to have it be like you can see that she's holding my hand and you
Yeah.
can see her profile. But yeah, I thought it had a kind of a loneliness that I liked.
It feels nostalgic. And talking about this in some songs, you add some jokes or good humor, but still talking about something pretty sad. What do you think about this human capacity to laugh, even complicated moments?
Um, well, my friend always talks about how laughing is a nature response to being out of danger. That's like why we laugh. Like when you think about like the cavemen or whatever, we'd be in a cave and there'd be a lion outside or a saber-toothed tiger or something, and we'd be in there, totally silently, and then they would walk, the danger would leave, and we'd laugh as an expression of like relief. So I think that that's kind of our relationship with humor, is like something dangerous or heartbreaking or sad is happening, and we kind of allow ourselves this vehicle to be, sort of to kind of face our fears a little bit.
And I love the song. I love this new Finneas because it's kind of different before your last albums,
Right.
and I love it. I really
Thank you
love
so
this
much. It
song.
means a lot. Thank you.
And are you gonna be touring? Are you gonna be next in Mexico?
I would love to come to Mexico. We haven't announced a show there yet, but I'd love to come play one.
You're gonna be on New York and London and a lot of places, right?
Yeah, this year we're only doing LA, New York, and London, and then starting in January we go to Australia, and then we announced a Europe tour for next year too. So we'll do
So
a lot of shows.
that's a good news, and for Mexico, that's a sad one's news.
I mean, I love Mexico. I'd love to come play there.
Phineas, thank you so much for this
Thank you.
interview, for your time.
Appreciate it.
Do you want to say something to your Mexican fans?
Yeah, thank you so much for listening to Billy's music and my music and giving us this amazing career. It's been such a joy to come to visit Mexico. We've loved playing shows in Mexico City. We played Guadalajara last year too, and that was a treat. And we just feel so lucky to have you guys in our lives.
And finally, would you mind to introduce you one of these tracks for your new album?
Sure. What's up, everybody? It's Phineas, and this is my new song, Lotus Eater, from my album For Crying Out Loud.